Welcome Pokemon Go trainers, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I am using double ape strategy in the scroll cup as I have been seeing lot of Morpeko, so that's why I decided to use double fighter, Primeape and the Annihilate. So the lead Pokemon is Lantern, who is covering the weakness of Mandibuzz, Azumarill, Toxapex. So this team is kind of a balance and ABB line. So do watch the video till end, and if you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe it. Good lead. Definitely they are not going to stay. They dip into Ludicolo. I dip into Annihilate because Primeape is just more glassy than Annihilate. So I went for the Rage Fist immediately so that I can boost up my attack, and it will take long time for Ludicolo to reach his charge move because Razor Leaf generates energy bit slow, but the damage output is more. So definitely we are investing a shield. So this could be a Scald, and luckily we didn't get the attack drop. Now we can go for another Rage Fist, grab the final shield, and after that I think I can just farm them down. And they do decide to invest a shield. Now I think I can just farm them down with the counter. I don't think I can reach a Rage Fist on the Mandibuzz. That is fine. I have a hard answer which is Lantern, and I have an alignment maintained with a shield advantage, and they might try to catch here, so I didn't went for the Thunderbolt immediately. I can take a move easily. Foul play Dark Pulse. They are running foul play, and here comes the Dugong. So I can come with Primeape, and just one close combat is just going to shut down this Dugong. So this close combat is going to be enough to knock out the Dugong and Mandibuzz. So bye bye to the Dugong, and Lantern can be easily handled by the Lantern. So that's why they top left. So good game. We won the first match. Next opponent, again Mandibuzz in the lead. So a lot of Mandibuzz in lead. That's why I'm running Lantern, and they dip into Dugong, which is not a good answer for the Lantern, but I'm not going to stay. I'll come with Annihilate because I can put a lot of pressure with the fast move and the charge move as well. So they are going to go for Icy Wind and debuff first. That is fine. And here I did a kind of a mistake because I should have gone for the close combat instead of Rage Fist. High chance they won't be shielding. So this is a wrong call from my end. And yes, they didn't shield, and unfortunately I was unable to throw my Rage Fist before they reach an ice event. Now I have to invest the shield, and hopefully I can farm them down, and yes I do, and have a close combat ready. So this close combat is still going to hurt. I don't think it is going to do a lot of damage, but still any damage is good. So this close combat connects, and almost 25% health is gone, and I'm going to dip into Lantern, and they dip into Ludicolo, and this is kind of bad because as I said, Razor Leaf is not going to be a good for our Primeape. So I have to boost up my attack immediately. This Rage Fist is going to grab the shield, and yes it does. And next time I might go for close combat. I think I shouldn't be going for it because if I can reach another Rage Fist, it will be very much helpful. So going for it and grabbing the final shield, but unfortunately Razor Leaf did so much that I was unable to survive, and here he might try to catch. So I decided to shield. This could be an energy ball which is going to one shot us, but they bait us. This is fine, and I overfarm, but still they went for the catch and they did a catch, but I'm not going to fully charge it. I'm gonna undercharge so that I can get ready for the Thunderbolt on the Ludicolo as well. So I'm going to go for full farm down. Hopefully they are not running Dark Pulse so that I can survive a charge move. They are going to run a foul play. I think I can survive one more, so it's a good thing. And I'm just going to farm them down and throw the Thunderbolt. And definitely Ludicolo is in a range where Thunderbolt should be enough to knock them out. They go for a foul play. I still survive, and going for the Thunderbolt, not going to overfarm. This Thunderbolt will be enough to knock them out, and we are going to still secure the win. So good game. We won this match. Let's move towards the next opponent, and let's see what the next opponent has for us. So it's a Morpeko in the lead. So we have two good answer. I'm going to dip into Annihilate. They dip into Gastrodon. So I think I'm going to overfarm, and I will go for the Rage Face first. Let's see if they are going to call it correctly. If they shield, they are in a trouble, and they do decide to let it go. And now it's my turn to call it correctly. If I call it, then it's a good game for us. Otherwise, I'm going to lose it. So I'm going to shield, and this was luckily an earth power, not a body slam bait. And now I think I can just farm them down, and they realize there is no win con left. So this is top left moment for them. So moving towards the next opponent, again a Morpeko lead. So definitely we are going to do the same thing, dipping into Annihilate, doing some counter damage. They are not going to stay. And here comes, I think this was the same team, maybe some streamer or content creator. was using this team and got a good result, so that's why people are using it. So I'm going to go for Rage Fist. Still they are not shielding, and this time definitely I'm going to invest a shield. This could be an earth power, but they bait me with the body slam, and this time I'm not going to overfarm. I'm going to throw immediately. Either it will knock out or it will grab the shield. I'm fine with both. So going for the Rage Fist, they do invest the shield, and unfortunately I was unable to farm them down, but I'm going to give up my final shield. I don't want to miss the alignment, but they don't stay and then they dip into Mandibus. So I have a hard check for it, which is Lantern. So I'm going to overfarm a bit so that I can get ready for some energy for the back Pokemon. This time it's not running Foul Play, it is running Dark Pulse. So I'll fully charge it because one more Dark Pulse and couple of Snarl might knock me out. So I'm going to full send the Thunderbolt. Look at the damage. Now I think I can just farm them down easily. They throw another Dark Pulse. This is going to get me low, but I'm fine. They are not going to reach another Dark Pulse, so this is fine for me. I can just get the farm down. This is an Aerial Ace, so definitely we don't have to worry about it. We can survive. Resisted move, not very effective, and I was able to just farm them down. And he's going to snipe me with a Mud Slap, so I get the snipe with a counter on the Gastrodon. I'm going to boost up my attack with the Rage Fist, and this will definitely grab the final shield, and later I'm going to just tap my screen, and unfortunately they didn't take any counter damage. Very clever, and they are going to go for a Psychic Fang to knock me out. So I am thinking that they can go for Psychic Fang on my ape as well. So I will CMP tie them, and I was not sure who wins the CMP tie. Looks like Morpeko wins. So this is just a Psychic Fang. I can still survive it, and I'll go for the Rage Fist, and they know that there is no win con left and there is a notification pops up. So I won the match. Good game, we won this match. So let's move towards the next opponent, and the next opponent has bad lead, which is Swampert. So we are going to do the same thing, safe switching into Annihilate, and they are staying, so they might chip and dip. So they are going to go for Hydro Cannon. I'm fine with it, I can survive, so definitely not going to shield. And here comes the Mandibus. They are running Air Slash, so I'm going to full send the Close Combat, which is going to do a lot of damage, and let's see how much damage it does. Almost half of the damage is done, and one Air Slash knocks me out. That is fine. I can get a lot of farm up energy on our Lantern. I'm going to fully farm them down. I'm not going to throw any energy because this is a matchup which is good for Lantern and bad for the Mandibus, and they are switch lock as well. So I'm going to fully farm them down even though I have 100 energy. So they can throw another Foul Play or Dark Pulse. I'm fine with it. Actually they are running Foul Play, so now I don't think they are going to reach another move, so I can get back to back Surf ready for the Swampert. But I'm not going to throw both of them. I'll just throw the first one, and let's see if they are investing a shield. Even if they don't shield, still I'm going to dip into my Primeape and get an energy head start, and I'm going to throw it on the CMP type perfectly on the Hydro Cannon. So this Rage Fist will pressure the shield or it will knock out the Swampert, and they do shield, but this is not going to help them because we are boosted and the bursted as well. So definitely we are investing a shield, and let's see what comes up. And here comes the Shadow Drapion, so he's going to throw an Aqua Tail. So definitely I'm investing a shield, and I'm going to full send the Close Combat because my switch timer is up, and also I have stored a Thunderbolt on our Lantern. So I'm going to full send it. Either it will grab the final shield, and yes it does. I'm going to overfarm a bit. I was trying to catch here, but good patience by my opponent. I was still able to throw a Thunderbolt before they reach any charge move. So this Thunderbolt knocks them out, and all they have is Swampert, which is just going to get the spark down, and they are not going to reach any move, and we are going to secure the win. So good game, we won this match. So moving towards the next opponent, this is a Charm user, and it is good for us because they are water typing, taking super effective for the electric move. They have their own Lantern, so I'll go with Annihilate and boost up my attack. So this is Surf, but still I'm going to invest a shield because Surf is going to do a good amount of damage. But next Surf, I think I can survive it, but we have to be very careful for the Thunderbolt as well. So going for the Rage Fist, and I'm going to boost up the counter damage, and they are not investing a shield. So I think I can let this Surf go through and I can just get the farm down. Have a Close Combat ready for that Charm user. So they are going to throw a Surf, and definitely they are not going to farm us down. but instead we do, and I'll full send the close combat to grab the first shield at least, whatever comes up. And let's see what comes up here. And they come back with that charm user, so this close combat is just going to one shot. It is boosted and they are going to invest the shield. I'm going to come with Lantern and the final Pokemon is Gastrodon. So I think I will land a close combat just before they reach a move, and almost back to back is ready. So if they throw the second one, this could be a CMP tie on the second close combat, but they decide to do let it go. So I will invest my final shield. I want to close out the game with a close combat, but I don't think opponent is going to allow me to do that because opponent wants to put a fight and they are going to invest the shield on this close combat, but still they are not going to win it because I have a healthy Lantern. He cannot charm me down. I can just reach a Thunderbolt to one shot them, and this Thunderbolt is going to be enough to knock them out and we are going to secure the win. So good game. We won this match. Let's move towards the next opponent. Let's see what the next opponent has for us. Lantern versus Polisopod. It's a good lead for us, but still we have to be very careful for the charge move. They are gonna add up, especially the X Caesar. This could be a X Caesar, so I will let it go. And look at the damage. Almost half of the health of Lantern is gone. I'll throw the Thunderbolt and this will grab the shield. After that, I'm going to dip into Annihilate, try to bait out something, and they are going to invest the shield. That is fine. And I don't think I'm going to reach a Rage Fist. I'm going to invest the shield. This could be a Liquidation or maybe an Aerial Ace. So I invest a shield. Actually, they are running Aerial Ace. And I went for the CMP tie, but unfortunately I lose it. I thought Annihilate wins the CMP, but it doesn't, and still this Aerial Ace was not enough, but our Rage Fist is going to be enough to knock them out. And let's see if they are investing a shield, and no this time. And here comes the Mandibuzz. Now I have an alignment which is good, so I can come back with the Lantern by waiting a full switch timer. And here comes the Lantern and their final Pokemon is Quagsire. So I can win this easily. I can take one Aqua Tail, generate almost back to back close combat, one for the shield and another one to get the knockout, and going to overfarm and throw it, and this close combat is going to grab the shield or it will get a heavy damage. And here they decided to no shield, and now I think they just top left. They could have fight back, but still we are going to secure the win. So moving towards the next opponent, and it's a dream lead for us, Mantine in the lead. So we are going to stay, but they are not going to stay, and here is a bit troubling situation for us. This is a Shadow Annihilate, so I will chip and dip. I can take one Rage Fist, so decided to no shield easily. I'll grab the shield so that my Annihilate have some advantage here. So going for the Surf, this will definitely grab the shield, and now it's time for our own ape. So I can go for Rage Fist immediately, but I'm going to overfarm by one counter because I know they are going to reach Rage Fist before us because we are behind the energy. So they go for the Rage Fist. I'm going to overfarm a bit, and this is going to grab the final shield or it will knock out the ape. Let's see what they are going to do. And they do invest the shield. Definitely I'm going to invest as well because I don't want Mantine to face my Primeape. So I'm going to give up my final shield and doing some overfarm so that I can get some energy head start against the Mantine, going for this second Rage Fist. And it's kind of a overkill, but still we have to go for it. And I think I can reach a close combat on the CMP tie. I will do that, and this will waste all the energy of Mantine, and I'll go for the close combat. I know it's a kind of a resisted move, but double boosted doesn't seems to be resisted, and they wasted the energy. They threw the Aerial Ace. They could have just farmed me down, but that is fine. It's good for me. I can come with Lantern, and let's see, the final Pokemon is Gastrodon, so a lot of Gastrodon running around. I can easily go for the close combat, and this close combat is going to get them very low or it might knock them out, but this Gastrodon survived and they are going to go for Body Slam, which is going to knock me out. That is fine. So they go for the Body Slam and I still survive with 1 HP. I think they undercharge, but this is not going to help them. One spark and they get knockout, and this is a top left moment. So hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you do, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and also subscribe to my channel. And if you need a PvP coaching to hit expert legend, please join my channel. There is a join button where you can select the category And before selecting the category, you can reach out to me on social media if you have any question regarding the coaching. I have few members join already, but don't worry, few slots are still left. If you wish to join me, please contact and get the details about the coaching, and I will catch you all in the next video. Till the time, take care trainers, have a good day, bye.